Okay, I'm live, right? Okay. Good morning, my people. I'm very happy to make this video because it's very passionate in my heart. It's something that God really put in my heart to share with the rest of humanity because every year we keep on making new resolutions. We keep on being hopeful of great things to happen. Yesterday we celebrated the Christmas and everybody's looking forward to 2020. And the 2020 we all shall enter and see. But I want you to be aware of a unique gift that God has given everybody. And He has shared it equally to everybody in the year 2020. There's nobody, even if you are born today, God has given you the same amount of gift. Whether you are 90 or 9, you have the same amount of this gift, the same quantity, the same quality. Nobody is given higher or lower. It's like what the parable Jesus Christ gave in Luke, I think Luke chapter 19, from verse 12, where the Lord of the servant called his 10 servants and gave them a pound each. God has given us a kind of a gift in the form of a pound each for the 2020. And what is that gift that God has given us? 2020 is going to be made up of 365 days, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it's a leap year. No, I don't think so. Okay, even if it is, just let us take one day apart. It's going to be 365 days. And each of these days is made up of 24 hours. When you multiply 24 hours by 365 days, you get 8,760 hours. 8,760 hours. That is what God has packaged for each and every one of us for the coming year. The question now is, how are you going to use this precious gift? 8,760 hours. How are you going to use it? All the prayers you are praying are contained within this 8,760 hours. All your ambitions for next year are all contained within this basket of time, so to say. 8,760 hours. How much would you like your 1 hour to be worth to you? How much would you like your 1 hour to be worth to you? If your 1 hour was to worth $1 each, that gives you about $8,760 per annum. You know, that is just it. The richest man in the world today, either Joseph Bezos or Bill Gates or whoever, does not have even a second more to 8,670 hours, 760 hours. He doesn't have it. Everybody has been given the same amount of capital to start life with in the year 2020. So the question is, how are you going to use it? If we look at what the Bible had to say about the talent in Matthew chapter 25, verse 14 to 30, you discover that there are 3 sets of people giving different amount of talent. One was given 5, the other one was given 2, I think the other one 1. And all of them, they are giving these things to go and trade with it, to make business with it, and to bring returns at the end. The other one, the first one who had 5 talents, he went and traded his talent and made 5 more talents. The second one with 2 talents likewise made 2 talents more. And we know the story of the last one who buried his talent and never utilized it. So he never made progress beyond the level at which he was when he was given the talent. The same thing applies to the talent of time that God has given us. We can multiply it into 5 times more or 2 times more, depending on how we use it. But the main thing is that if we use our time productively, we're not going to remain at the same spot. We are bound to make progress, because time is the talent, the universal talent that God has given to every man. And he shared it so equally. Even the baby in the womb has 7,670 hours per annum. Is it 7,000? 8,670 hours per annum. 8,760 hours, sorry, per annum. And the way God has distributed this time, he created it and put it in chunks of usable units, so that you can always account for what you use your time to do. For instance, God divided the year into 12 months, comprising of 30 days each month, except for the months that have 31 days, such as December, October, August, and the rest of them, you know them. I'm not coming here to teach about that. And he divided the months into weeks. Some months have 4 weeks, some 5 weeks. And he divided the weeks into days. And he divided the days into 24 hours. And he divided the hours into minutes, and minutes into seconds, and seconds into micro or milliseconds. As I'm talking to you now, that time is going. It's ticking away. It won't wait for you. It has been given to you. So it has a dynamic nature. It is always in motion. Time cannot be fixed to a point. No. Time cannot be stored in a fridge. No. Time cannot be tied to a post. No. Time can only be used because it is dynamically in motion. If you don't use it, it goes. It passes you by. So God designed us to live life daily. And by daily, I mean hourly. By hourly, I mean minutely. You've got to know what you are using your time to do, because time is the ingredients with which you weave the fabric of your destiny upon planet Earth here. What are you doing with your time? Or what are you going to do with the time that God has apportioned for everybody come 2020? It's good to shout, yay, yay, happy new year, happy new year. Those things are good. I'm not saying that they are bad. But the most important thing is to have the wisdom to put your time to creative and productive uses, such that at the end it will generate a wholesome result, the type that you will like. The car you are going to buy next year is inside these 8,760 hours. The land you are going to buy is inside it. The houses you are going to build is inside it. You're married is inside it. You're going to school is inside it. You're writing a book is inside it. You are creating artworks for exhibition is inside it. Whatever you're going to do is contained within the framework of these 8,760 hours. It doesn't matter who you are. So to joke with your time is to joke with your life. To waste your time is to waste your life. The breath we are breathing at this moment is a product, is part and parcel of that time. As you are breathing, so is life going, so is time going. It won't wait for you. So what am I saying? What I'm saying in essence is this: for you to have a 2020 that will be crowned and fleshed with success. You've got to channel your time into productive activities. You've got to have realistic goals that you are going to be pursuing using the ingredients of time that God has allotted to everyone. Don't tell me it is the juju in your village that is making you not to succeed, or your neighbor, or your whatever. No doubt there could be some bad people out there, of course, some wicked people. But as long as you are committed to doing productive things, those people cannot stop you. Remember Cain in the Bible? God himself cursed him. He was cursed. Go and read your Bible very well, Genesis 3. God cursed Cain for killing Abel. Yet, this same Cain and his descendant built a city. The curse of the Lord upon Cain couldn't stop Cain from building a city. A city is not a house. It's not a village. A city is like a whole town altogether. A cursed man built a whole town. So that tells you that wickedness of the wicked cannot stop you from making progress if you are determined to utilize your time and put it to proper golden use. So this message came to me yesterday evening, so I decided to share it with the brethren. Because many of them will be wasting their time on running from one place to the other, on fruitful conversations, on gossip. Some will be using it to watch football matches, some in Niger Bet, some in interactions with women, and all of those stuff. But you know what? The most important thing is this: the time you use, the time you spend can never be regained. The time you spend can never be regained. So put your time to productive use. Sit yourself down, like Jesus Christ would say, and make a calculation of the things you intend to accomplish this year and what it will take you in terms of time. Do not put money in front, because time is the ingredients with which you convert your inner resources into money. In fact, time, talent, energy are the resources at your disposal that you can convert into any size of fortune that you are capable of accumulating. Time is what is given to you to convert your talent, your wisdom, your knowledge, your understanding into wealth, into money. Everything you see on planet Earth that human being has built is a product of time. It is time made flesh. It is talent made flesh. It is wisdom made flesh. It is energy concretized. There's nothing that can happen on planet Earth that has not got to do with the use of time. When you use your time wisely, you'll be up there. But if you do not use it wisely, those that are here will move out here while you will remain here. Are you getting me? While you remain there, and then they are up. So I want to charge you come 2020 that you will put every particle of this time into effective use, to productive use. You put every minute of your day into productive use. Time will fail me to tell you about how scholars have been able to share, time management experts have been able to distribute the use of time. They say that you should divide your time into 8 hours. The first 8 hours should be given to work. You work. You go to work and they produce something that will be put on the table for the family to eat. The next 8 hours should be devoted to rest and sleep. Rest and sleep. And finally, the last 8 hours is given to you for recreation. But these last 8 hours are the hours that determine where you will end in life. These last 8 hours will determine what will become of you in life. Somebody said you cannot make it at 9 to 5. People who go to work in the morning, 8 o'clock, and they come back by 5 o'clock, or 9 o'clock, they come back by 5 o'clock. Wise people are telling you that you cannot make life successful working just 9 to 5 p.m. No. Your success depends on your leisure time. What you do with your leisure time. The 8 hours left that you can utilize, you can use anyhow you like it. These are the time that great men have become great. These are the time that stars practice to bring out unique things that make them stars in the field. These are the time that great authors write their books. These are the time that great inventors create their inventions. These are the times that boxers practice harder and harder, more and more, to emerge superstars in the ring of life. These 8 hours determine what will become of you. These 8 hours will determine how much you will accumulate in life. They will determine what manner of school you will send your children to. They will determine what will become of you as a human being. So what I'm saying is this. Your day is divided into 3. Your 24 hours a day is divided into 3. The first one you take and you use to give as your contribution to life by working for somebody else or for yourself. And then when you come back, you're not supposed to slack, because the Bible says, sow in the morning, and also do not withhold your hand in the evening. In Ecclesiastes 8. Because you do not know the one that will bear fruit. So you are to work in the morning, and when you come back in the evening, having rested, you also put your senses to productive use. Put your senses to productive use. Devise plans, create designs, create messages that can help people. These are important. Our life come 2020 will be great because we have discovered the secret of life. It is in the use of time. What you use your time for has already predetermined what your time will give to you. Time is not money if you do not do something that can turn to money with your time. Time cannot produce anything good for you until you put something good into time. Time is a resource of inestimable value. You should keep on putting your time to productive use. The life of great people you see today, we are born out of their critical use of their time. Come 2020, your life will be astronomically different. You will have a greater blessing next year. You will do phenomenally well, better next year, because you have discovered the secret of life. You have discovered the use of time. You have discovered that time is a raw material with which we produce the wealth of our life, the fortunes of our dynasty. Time is the brick with which you build your empire of destiny. Come 2020, your dreams will come to pass as you put your time to use. I want to thank you so much for listening. My name once again is Dennis Mazeloki. I want you to subscribe to this channel because I'll be sharing a lot of helpful information that will enable you to stay on track and make better things happen for you come 2020. Please subscribe to this channel And do not forget to click on the bell icon, the red bell icon, so that each time I produce a new video, you'll be the first to receive it. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. Happy New Year in advance. God bless you.